Hey there guys, today we're going to be looking at Bonecrusher. This guy I've had for a while. I got him when I had a Studio Series, I think it was, 32 or 33? These guys came out hand in hand, Optimus Prime and Bonecrusher. So I've had him since I've had Optimus Prime, and I actually made a video for him, but because of my change in strategy, I'm going to go ahead and do it in the new strategy. So without further ado, let's take a look at Bonecrusher. Alrighty, so first off, we're gonna talk to him. Hey, Bonecrusher, how are you doing? First off, we're gonna talk to him again with the talk to him. Talk about him in vehicle mode. I like this vehicle mode. It reminds me of that deluxe class version that we got a long time ago back in the first movie. Very bland color scheme with his beige. I mean, he's got painted windows and everything. I like that this. Ooh, I forget that happens. This thing does come out, like the scoop thing does come out. It does have some posability. No posability here because of the transformation that it has here, so it doesn't bend up. So this just becomes like a long fork. However, when you do that very quickly, it brings the whole hood over. That's something that I do have an issue with here in vehicle mode. However, that's part of transformation. I like that the wheels are like this matte black, very military-esque type tires. I like this vehicle mode a lot. So without further ado, let's get him into robo mode. So I guess first off, let's go ahead and just take this whole assembly forward. Split the forks, bring them out like this and like this. And just rotate these. And you have that fork section done. Next up, what you're going to want to do is take out the hands right here from the bottom. Then you want to take the... where are they? The legs are right here. So you want to untab this section from right here and tab it there. It's tabbed into these tabs that are right here, into that slot section right there. And just go ahead and bring these forward. Just rotate this back, rotate that back, and his feet should just form just like that. Just take these sections out. They rotate right here. So you just want to bring those out like that and just bend these like this. Next up, you just want to split this section and then rotate it out. So it's like this. You just want to split it, rotate it. Then what's next? Split it, rotate it, bring it back, because his face hides in his chest. So you're just going to bring it forward like this, and you're going to have his arms up like that. You're going to want to bring these this way, and then this will come down like this. But first, what you want to do is take these window sections, and what the heck? Oh yeah, it's not a window section, it's actually this whole section right here. You just want to bring that up, fold it in. Bring that up and fold it in. And then you can bring down the arms, rotate them this way. Bring down the arm, then rotate it like this, then rotate it this way. It's a lot of rotating in this arm section. Very complicated. Then you want to bend out his elbows like this. You can open up his hand right there and open up his hand over here. I wish it tabbed in somewhere right here because this section it doesn't tab anywhere here, and it's like this. I mean, I like it because it gives him like a butterfly joint, but at the same time I don't. And then next up, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring this forward. Rotate these out, bring this in, like that, so he's kind of like squatted. Then you're going to bring this tire section down, rotate his legs, bring the tire section down, rotate his legs, pull down that flap, bring this all the way here, it's going to tab in, Bring that back again. Bring that back. That. And there you have it. You have Bonecrusher in robot mode. Just fold that like that. Then you have Bonecrusher in robot mode. I know it's a very, very ugly process here, but when you get him into robot mode finally, it's a really good looking robot mode. I love this robot mode so much. It reminds me exactly of how Bonecrusher looked in the first movie. Now I know that he only got like maybe like 3 minutes of screen time, but man, his design was really cool. I remember seeing him in Revenge of the Fallen as a background, but who cares? Well, I guess for continuity, it kind of sucks. But man, I love this figure a lot. The details, the posability in this guy, it's just awesome. I know that he's got a bland color scheme and his head just has gray with the red eyes and everything in there. His chest is painted silver and he's just got some paint apps here and there. Just gray molded plastic here, some paint apps for the tires and everything, some paint apps right here for silver bits. But other than that, like he never really had so much coloration in him. He was just this bland transformer in the first movie anyway. He was always this, he was just beige, from what I remember. And I do think this is a really good representation of Bonecrusher, and I'm really happy that we got this figure finally. Last time we saw Bonecrusher was, I think, for the Decepticons line. He came in like a 2-pack with Ironhide. I remember getting that one. Um, this guy, I know the head doesn't have that much posability. He only looks left and right. You can't really get him to look down. I mean, you can just a little bit, but it goes right back up. His arms do bend that far. They go that far out. So it's like a little bit over 90 degrees bending that way. 90-degree bend at the elbow. Arms can rotate 360. Then again, you have this butterfly joint doo-doo transformation, so you can get them to go like that. Hands do open and close. Legs go up that far. Bends at the knee. Posability is just awesome with this guy. And I love it so much. This figure is probably one of my favorite Voyagers. Not my favorite, but one of them. And we're almost done with the 2007 movie, if I'm not mistaken, with the Studio Series line. I think all we're missing is a 2007 version of Bumblebee, the Camaro version, and Megatron. I think that's it. And then we'd be done with the Autobots and Decepticons for the first movie. I don't have Ratchet from the Studio Series line, at least the first movie Ratchet. I have the one from Dark of the Moon. That's getting a little bit off topic, but Bonecrusher here is just amazing. I love this guy. This guy is really cool. So I'm going to get ahead and do some size comparisons, and then we'll be right back for the final. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to do some comparisons really quick. Here is Bonecrusher, and I'm going to bring in his leader, Megatron. Now, this is going to be the Revenge of the Fallen version. It's the only version that I have currently. Still waiting to see if I could get the Dark of the Moon version. I like the scaling. I believe Megatron would be about the same size even if he was in the 2007 version. Alrighty, guys. So keeping Megatron in there, I'm going to bring in his wave mate, Optimus Prime. This is the one from the first movie. I do think the scaling could be a little bit better. I think Bonecrusher was a little bit bigger. I don't remember him being so hunched. I remember him being like maybe up to the window of the chest region window of Optimus Prime there. I do think the scaling for Optimus Prime and Megatron do work. But either way, I like the scaling of these figures. It doesn't really bother me too much. Bonecrusher is still a pretty decent size. He's bigger than a deluxe, and he's bigger than that deluxe that we got back in 2007. So I don't have a problem with this. So getting in there to show you guys a little bit more details on this guy. The detailing in this guy is really good, like really, really good. I like that head sculpt a lot. Final thoughts on this guy. He's an amazing figure. If you haven't already gotten him, I'd try to find him as soon as possible. This is one of those figures that I recommend to have in anybody's collection, especially the Movieverse collection. This guy is really good. Um, Again, I really like this guy. He's just an amazing addition to anybody's collection, and I highly recommend him. Um, I don't know if anywhere has him on shelves. He came out a little bit earlier this year, and I knew that he was flying off shelves. However, if you guys haven't already, and you guys haven't seen him, go hunt, enjoy the hunt, because you never know what you're gonna find. I always enjoy it, and I remember when I found Bonecrusher and Optimus Prime at the same time. It was just amazing. Um, I like this guy. I like Optimus Prime a lot, and having those two from the same line, it's just really cool to have together. Now, if you guys like this video, if you guys feel like I deserved it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great day. And again, if you guys are looking for this guy, go hunt and enjoy.